won't take long. Meanwhile, here's a good recipe for walnut bread. Today we're making walnut bread. So I'm going to firstly spray my tray. And then I'm going to put a little bit of wholemeal flour on it. This is for later. So there you go, and then put it to the side. I've got 3 tablespoons of lukewarm water and 2 teaspoons of yeast. So sprinkle that on the top. And just give that a light stir. And leave it in a warm place for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Okay, then in this bowl I have got 2 cups of strong flour. I've got 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and today I've used rice bran oil, and 1 teaspoon of honey. That's what we put in later on once that has frothed up a little bit. And 1 cup of walnuts, and we've got ourselves today fresh walnuts from somebody's place. Right, there goes our yeast. Yeast is ready. Like I said before, there was 2 cups of strong flour and also a 1/3 cup of wholemeal. So I'm going to put that in. There was our salt. I'm going to put that in. Stir. Already cracked open some walnuts. So we need a cup of walnuts, so I'll just crack a few more open. Oh, I'm trying to do this. Hey, nutcracker. I had cracked these ones before someone else did them. Oh, God. Hey, can you come and crack these walnuts for us? He's having trouble trying to crack them open. Right. Whoa! Can you do a few more, please? This is what happens when you're the boss. So now there's the yeast. I've got 3/4 cup also extra of lukewarm water, so I'm just going to put that in there. Hopefully it's not too much. Put the olive oil in there as well. And if your honey's been sitting out for a little while and it seems to be a bit hard to get out, you can actually just nuke it in the microwave for a few seconds, which I've already done. So I'm going to put that in there. So that's your liquid. Then we're going to add this to the flour, and then we're going to knead it. So I'm going to do all this by hand. I might have to get my combi chef in a minute to come and move all the walnuts out of the way. Or combi chef in training. Oh, and make sure with the walnuts you're going to do it by hand, you have to chop these up quite roughly. So, I like slightly chunky bits of mine. Move that to the side. Okay, so there goes our flour. There's no shells. That's our flour there. I'm just going to mix this in. Okay, so it's all mixed up. I'm going to put a little bit of flour once he's moved all the walnut crumbs. Oh, gee, do some more here, please. Move on. Make sure nothing. There, that's the bugger. Alright. Now I'm doing the kneading process. So this will probably take me by hand about 10 minutes. And also depends on the climate of the weather. So if I was doing this morning, which was really cold, it would have taken a little bit longer. But it's a bit warmer now, so it shouldn't take so long. You don't want to put a huge amount of flour, but just a little bit on there. And well, I've been kneading for 10 minutes, so that's what my dough looks like now. I've had the 1 cup of walnuts, so just slightly flour that a little bit. Okay, I just add a little bit in at a time and just mix it. Alright, there you go, all your walnuts all mixed in. And a nice, smooth ball like that. Put a little bit of oil in the bowl itself. Just use my hands just to spread it around. Pop that in. A little bit of oil on the top, like so. Now I'm just going to put a tea towel over the top and just leave it for about an hour till it doubles in size. If it was a cold morning, then we just put glad wrap over the top. Okay, so I'm going to do that, leave that for an hour and come back and show you how to do the rest of it. Okay, doubled in size now. So, it's going to lightly flour my ball. Take it out. A little bit of a knockdown. And I'm going to divide this into 2, so it's about 350 grams, so I'm going to measure it. Well, 350. Roll these 2 into a ball, and then we have to let it rest for 10 minutes so that it can relax, and then we can divide it or roll it out into a nice little loaf. So I'll put them in the same bowl. And leave those for 10 minutes and come back and finish it off. Right. Relax for 10 minutes, there they go. Now all we can do is shake them and roll them. Depends what you want to do with it. I'm just going to roll mine out. Bring your tray that you've done at the beginning with the wholemeal flour on. We roll them up. Make sure they're not too close together. I'll sprinkle a little bit of wholemeal on the top. Like so. Now, put the tea towel back over the top, leave these for 40 minutes to double, or about, no, not double, about 25% increase in size. Now it's time to turn on your oven, so we turn it on to 230 degrees and find a tray and put it in the oven. I'll tell you later the reason why we put the tray in there now. So leave those for 40 minutes, come back, and then they're ready to put in the oven. Oh, there we go. So now I'm going to do is score it. So I'm going to use a knife, or you can use a pair of scissors. So scoring is just pretty much this. Oops. Right, finish scoring the top of the loaves now. So this will help allow the gas to release while it's being cooking in the oven. So next thing I do is turn the oven back down to 200 degrees. Okay, and these will go in for about 20 minutes. Now when I put these in, I've also got to put, whoa, 1 cup of water in that roasting tray that we put in at the beginning. that cup of water in there for a reason, and that is so that it can create steam to give the buns a bit more colour and crust on it. So I'm going to leave it in the oven for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to open the door up, let some steam out to escape, then shut the door again and bake it for another 5 or 7 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Now that's freshly baked bread, already done. There's our walnut loaf bread. So what we're going to do now is let them cool for maybe 5 minutes, and then we're going to go outside, watch the sunset, and have it with a few other bits and pieces.